What have the nation been talking about this week?
Well, knowing this nation that we live in, they'll be talking about the fact that it's been hotter than it's normally expected to be at this time of year. It's not meant to be hot at the end of September, the beginning of October.
But it has been.
But it has been, and it's literally made the tabloids blow a gasket. They go, blimey, it's so hot! What's going on? It's like Day of the Triffids or something's happening. It was very hot, though, wasn't it? I mean, there's no point beating about the bush. I was out there. You can't argue with anyone. They say it wasn't that hot. You go, bloody was. It was so hot, they were resuscitating the donkeys they'd shot at the end of the summer season. We shot them too early. We should have waited a couple of weeks. The old people, though, they suffer in the heat, don't they? There's the old people, but also they suffer in the cold. They need to invent a jab for weather, don't they? They just inject them with some light drizzle. They're just
teetering.
Right, somewhere in the middle. They're not suffering too much.
The tigers in the Isle of Wight Zoo, I was reading, they felt sorry for them, so they gave them ice creams. Because
I read this, yeah.
Tigers wouldn't be used to warm weather at all. They're oh, this is so hot. Grr. Not like India, where I was snatched from as a child. They're probably it was that they were freezing. They probably should have given them cuppa soups. And
I always love it when it's really sunny like this because nothing can seem to bring English people inside when it's sunny. Like last year, there was a sort of a same kind of thing, an unseasonably warm period of time, and loads of people went to my local park, and in the middle of the day, someone got shot. And so, like, the police came, the guy was airlifted to hospital, and it was all, like, cordoned off, and you'd think that would kind of end people's day, but no. Loads of people stayed. It was like they'd weighed up the options of, like, well, there is a murderous gun-toting gang on the loose, but on the other hand, I don't know when these bad boy flip-flops are going to get another airing. I'll take the risk.
OK, let's have a look and see whether the unseasonable weather is one of the most talked about things this week. Of course it is. The most talked about thing. There was a heat wave in London, but I tell you where they enjoyed a real Indian summer. Delhi. On Sunday, it was as hot as hell. In fact, Margaret Thatcher woke up and thought she died. Worst thing about camping. What do you think, Sean?
You can't pretend you're out when the Jehovah's Witnesses come round. They can see the silhouette. They can see the silhouette of you creeping round inside the tent.
Earlier this year, I went with a few friends to the French Alps for some camping and mountain hiking. So, and there was two downsides to that holiday. One was camping, the other one was the walking. So, I mean, mountain walking, that's a strange one, because, I mean, if it really was that good, I mean, why is no other fucker doing it?
Helen, have you ever been camping?
I've always wanted to go camping, actually, because I thought, you know, go with your boyfriend camping, it might be kind of romantic, but, you know, you just kind of like, frizzy hair, you can't shower properly. I'm not really a big fan, to be honest with you.
There's a thing called glamping now.
I know, that sounds really cool.
Which is camping, but it's like you stay in a super posh tent with a bed in it. That's basically like a hotel. Would you do that?
But that isn't proper camping.
No,
you know?
but on the plus side, it's nice. Sean, you go camping quite a lot. What do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
What's the attraction?
It's cheap. No, I like going to the toilet and everyone knows what you're going to do. Get a toilet roll in your hand.
Because it's weird telling people on the way.
Yeah.
In a regular hotel, I'll stop people and say, "You'll never guess where I'm going. But I haven't got a toilet roll to prove it."
I just need to walk around, go past every tent, go, oh, I've got my toilet roll here, and I'm headed over there.
I think we know what's going on.
Yeah. Everybody, me, off the telly, I'm going to the toilet.
John, do you go camping?
No, I've tried it. I like the idea of being in the wilderness, but then I find out how scared I am of everything. Everything pretty much from a worm upwards. I'm pretty shit scared of. Sleeping in a wet, don't like that. And just the general loneliness.
The general loneliness? How's that different from home?
Because there's a telly at home and I can have the voices. Put my DVD on and pretend, oh, I'm going to sleep in my bar in New York. Where everybody knows my name.
You were close before with sleeping in the wet.
The weather.
The right answer. That's simple. Yes, the worst thing about camping is bad weather. I love going camping in a tent made of bricks shaped like a hotel. I think the worst thing about camping is the bit where Paul Gascoigne turns up with half a roast chicken and a fishing rod. If attacked by a bear whilst camping, 31% of American men would abandon their partner in favour of their own safety. Is that true or false?
What you shouldn't do if a bear comes at you, you should not run. You shouldn't run away because they take that as panic. I mean, I think you should run away if there's two of you. If she's there, you should say, let's run for it, because just keep a bit in front of her then, couldn't you? Just go, I'll run that way, you run for the cubs. She'll not attack you with her kids.
I mean, I know, I've actually dealt with, I know how to deal with bears. I know that I wouldn't want to, it's very easy to deal with. A lot of people get frightened, there's no need to be frightened. The thing about bears is you just let them come at you, just keep as fast as they want, just stand still, and when they're about 6 inches away, you just do this, you just go, whoa, like that. Because they've got those big, round feet, they've got no mobility, they just go, whoa.
Richard, I've got a question for you. OK, you're camping with Judy.
Yeah.
Do you abandon Judy if attacked by a bear?
I would lay down my life for my wife.
Presumably, when you get home, you go, I don't watch this, Judy. If attacked by a bear whilst camping, 31% of American men would abandon their partner in favour of their own safety. Is that true or is it false?
We now think it's false.
You are right, it is false. 7% of US men would abandon a loved one if attacked by a bear. Never mind a bear, I nearly left my girlfriend when that whale came up the Thames. Best thing about camping?
Camping, some people don't like camping, some people see it as negative, they see it like as a barbecue you can never escape from. It just goes on all night. Now, I quite like it. I like just wandering around the campsite with a toilet roll. Even if I'm not going to go to the toilet. People don't talk to you, they leave you alone. They go, hey, I've seen you. They go, and then they go, right, yeah.
I bought my first tent this year to go to a festival. It was a 2-room tent, which sounds quite roomy, and then you get there. One of the rooms they've given you is the porch. I was going to take 2 rooms on holiday. I wouldn't choose the porch. Choose the bedroom and the toilet. Because I've never woken up at 4 a.m. and thought, I need the porch.
I hate camping. There's nothing good about camping.
You look as if you love camping. You're so rough and ready. You're such a tomboy.
No, but I did camp when I climbed up Kilimanjaro, and it was horrific. I wouldn't recommend it.
Horrific?
Yeah.
Because it was an amazing thing to do. How far up did you... Because you went...
We got to the top, yeah.
You got to
we
the
all
top.
got to the top.
How many days it was?
9 days.
9 days hiking. Wow.
And then sleeping in a lovely tent every night.
Who did you camp with in Kilimanjaro? Who are you with?
Me, Cheryl and Alicia Dixon, all 3 of us.
You,
shared
Cheryl and
a tent.
Alicia in a tent?
Oh, yeah.
What were you wearing? Did you have a portaloo? Did they have to bring a portaloo?
There wasn't a portaloo, there was a bucket.
Did you have to use a shiwi?
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't?
It freaked me out.
Did you have one?
Yeah. Fern Cotton brought them. She gave us all shiwis.
What's the shiwi again? Explain the shiwi.
The shiwi is a plastic device
Look at
that a
me.
woman can use to pee standing up.
I think the problem is the name. I think shiwi puts people off. It should be called Lady Go Anywhere.
OK, best thing about camping? It's a financial thing.
It's cheap.
That's the right answer. I loved camping as a child. What could be more fun than lying in a field at night with just a sheet of canvas between you and your dad giving it to your mum like a steam train? What do you fancy going for?
The naked couple emerging happily from the tent.
This is a word association question. I'm looking for the top word or phrase the public said when we said camping.
Rain.
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 Right, I'm going to give you that because it's the word most associated with camping is wet. Pretty much it. Yeah. Make sure when you go camping, you have a ground sheet and a hammer so you can dispose of the person who suggested going camping. Rob, Paisley, Josh, what do you like the look of?
The suitcases?
You've chosen the suitcases. Here's your related question. Most people find going on holiday stressful. True or false?
True. The one thing that proper grinds my gears about going on holiday is you get to the hotel and your room's not ready. Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, I get that other people stay here too, but you know I'm coming.
Yeah.
So please let the room be like, I don't want to sit there in my sweaty plain clothes in the baking heat, like sipping a mimosa. I'm like, I don't want this. I want to strip down.
Well, you seem very stressed. Do you know what you need?
If they kept me waiting like that, I would put my sweaty plain pum straight in their pool and be like, your problem now.
The thing is, I get quite stressed at the airport. What annoys me the most is when you try and buy something and they go, oh, you got a boarding card? But why do I need my boarding pass for this? Do you think... Of course I'm flying somewhere. Do you think I've gone through security for an hour to buy a packet of minstrels for £8?
That's what really scared me about Heathrow. I was going to Ireland. I used to go all the time when my Nana was still alive. She, like, really stretched that out. Like, 10 years she pretended to die. And you'd go closer and closer and closer to the Ryanair gate, and then there was an off-license right by the door to go on the plane. And they had a big sign there that was like, no ID, no sale. And I was like, no ID? How'd you get in the fucking airport? How'd you get to the gate?
What about you, Josh? You go away on holiday much?
Well, the only holidays I've been on in the last 10 years have been on a badge. So...
How many A's is it?
Badge.
Are you in Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, I am. I told you I'm dangerous. I am...
What are you on? Are you...
A badge. A narrowboat. A badge. Yeah. And there's a lot of stress, you know, there's driving the badge.
You're just saying what you're on. Badge!
Cooking in the badge, boxer size on a badge, aggressive
Stop saying badge! How come you went on a badge holiday?
When I was at uni, some guy who went uni with, he had a badge in Reading. So we went there. To be honest, this is quite sad. For years, it was the only time I've been to London when I was stuck in the Megabus bus station waiting to go to Reading on my badge. That was my whole experience of London till about 3 years ago. It was great, though. They had a Greggs.
Yeah.
So, do you travel much?
I used to interminably when I was in the theatre. Because I'm an erstwhile thespian, you see.
Yes.
So I went all over the UK, up and down, again and again, and around in awful digs. My dad said I was living off the smell of an oily rag. I thought that was a divine remark.
The same oily rag you used on your mum. Kiri, what do you find stressful about travel over here?
Last girls' holiday I went on was a nightmare. Really horrible. I lacerated my hand on a rock playing in the sea, and then we went to get it sorted out, and it needed 4 stitches, but it was like €200, and I didn't have that. I'd spent it on the holiday. So I just bought some iodine and poured it in the wound, and then sellotaped it up. And then we booked to go to a water park the next day, and I couldn't get it wet because I had it sellotaped and I had to keep it straight. So all the photos of me are basically doing a full-on Nazi salute on all the rides, trying to keep my wound dry.
Now, one way to make holidays less stressful is to ensure you get to the gate at the airport on time. I've got a time-saving invention here. Would you like to have a go? It's a suitcase, and it's like a ride-on suitcase. Rob, do you want to go?
Yes. I've never wanted to do anything more in my life.
OK, so you can probably figure it out. It's, yeah,
it comes out there?
And then you can pull up the handle.
Oh, hello.
Pull up that.
What?
It's quite powerful.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. So you're at... Rob, the flight leaves in 2 minutes. It's over there. You're all the way over there.
Not a problem.
It's a busy airport, Rob. You're never going to make it,
Not a problem, mate. I've got a speedy boarding. Hang on. Here we go. Is that on?
Mate, honestly, the flight is going.
No! I'll come back round.
I've never seen him this happy.
See you next week! That's the best thing I've ever had. I'm having this now, Jim. I don't know.
That's good.
I mean, it don't corner well.
Oh, darling, that hump, you practically flew.
You
Yeah.
did.
It turned into chitty before my eyes.
You've got to be brave with it. Flying through Gatwick on that. Kids walking 100 metres behind. See you later, kids.
OK, let's get some answers. Most people find going on holiday stressful. What do you think, Rob?
I'd say, yeah. Like...
OK, what do you think?
I say yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're saying false? What are you going to go with, Catherine?
We think it's absolutely true.
Yes.
On holiday.
OK, well, I can tell you the answer is false. But 39% of people do find going on holiday stressful.
Thank you very much.
When I went on holiday, I was worried that my elderly nana wouldn't be there when I got back. I needn't have worried. I rushed back from the airport, and there she was, lying at the bottom of the stairs just where I left her. Biggest waste of time?
Safety announcements on planes. Utterly pointless, isn't it? If he's going to crash, adopt the brace position, because when you're found dead, it'll look like you're trying to blow yourself.
What do you want, though? You don't want to get in a plane and they just go, let's go.
Best way to avoid talking to someone on a plane?
As soon as the flight starts, ask them if they have a personal relationship with Jesus.
Or what I always do is play an imaginary trombone. Or just put a blanket over your head and go.
Just look them in the eye and say, "Shut the fuck up."
If you start reading, they leave you alone, usually.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Yes, the best way to avoid talking to someone on a plane is reading. I think something light is normally best, maybe an Al-Qaeda pamphlet. Figures of us, there's one more thing to get.
We go to the seaside, don't we? Like a bit of the old fish and chips and sit on a cold, wet, dark winter's beach and contemplate death.
Well, that went downhill fast, didn't it?
That's what holidays with John are probably like.
It's really patronising now. People call it a staycation, don't they, if you go on holiday in this country? Staycation is just going upstairs in your house and staying there for a week. The politicians think they're really cool, don't they? Oh, David Cameron was seen having a staycation in Cornwall. Bloody expensive Cornwall and a lovely part of the world.
Let's have a look at David Cameron on his staycation in Cornwall. There he is. And they just, apparently they just rolled him back into the sea after that. You're from South Shields, Sarah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a seaside town. Did you spend a lot of time on the beach as a kid?
Yeah, but we were always wary of the sand because we were always told that in sand is glass and turds. But it does mean that your sandcastle just has windows, you know, and turds.
Can I just say, I've got no positive memories about the beach at all. When I was a kid, my granddad was terrified of jellyfish. Like, to the point where he acted like they were galloping around the sands, like leaping on sunbathers and stinging them up the butt. And he kicked my football, my favourite football, into the sea. And when I ran to get it, he dove in front of me and stopped me and went, "No, that's just what I want."
Have you been to Wales on holiday?
Yeah. You know, I think Britain in general, beautiful coast, some lovely seaside towns, but some are dodge, aren't they? And instead of lovely bronzed people, you've got really white people with goose pimples, which just isn't nice to look at. And then you contemplate, shall we go in the sea that's full of trolleys and condoms?
I like that thing, seaside. You know, we don't get the weather. Everyone says you don't get the weather, but you know, if you're lucky, the pier gets on fire and that will warm you up.
I used to live in like a seaside town, and the thing that struck me about it is how much the local people used to moan about other tourists coming in, as if they didn't know what they were signing up for. But I quite like the fact that I always read now when they say prisons are like holiday camps. I find it quite ironic, because you're probably quite likely to see a 70s entertainer at both, aren't you?
Yeah. That's a good point. OK, let's see if seaside holidays are up there. Yes, seaside holidays. I went to Bournemouth the other day, and although the sand was absolutely lovely, they do have terrible problems with crime, drugs and youth unemployment. They've got 99 problems, but the beach ain't one. Best thing about life in Britain?
Life in Britain is just brilliant. I mean, I don't know why, but people just love it. And you sense this when people go on holiday. We tend to book holidays for 2 weeks. But then we all have this theory that, well, 10 days would have been enough, you know? We went for 2 weeks and we had a great time. The hotel was great and it was just fantastic. But, you know, after 10 days, you just want to get back to your shit life, don't you?
That's usually because you've found another British couple and they keep following you. You sort of make friends on the first 2 days and then you try and couple dump them for the rest of the time. Yeah, we'll meet you by the restaurant. Will we? Thought.
Sean, got Frankie, what else have the world been talking about this week?
Is it the big storms and flooding? Because I know they had them in Yorkshire, but in Scotland we had, like, thunder and lightning storms. which I really enjoy, because during a storm, I always shag my girlfriend and pretend that it's the conception of the Antichrist. I really hope she doesn't watch this, especially because she's pregnant.
The thing I like about the reporting of the floods is there's always someone in the high street with a canoe. My question is, where's he getting the canoe? Just nipping the boots. Oh, you haven't got a canoe? Fuck you.
There's a lot of people in Yorkshire who won speedboats on Bullseye in the 80s. For years, you know, everyone thought they thought that, oh, OK, he's a right prick, he's got a speedboat, but now who's the winner,
Glastonbury was wet as well, wasn't it? It was very muddy there.
Oh, yeah.
And there was trench foot, dysentery, peaches, all the Geldof girls. Shirley Bassey, she had wellies on.
I love Shirley Bassey.
What do you mean you like Shirley Bassey?
I love Shirley Bassey.
I thought she'd be a bit camp for you.
You remind me of her, actually. There is a
Shirley
resemblance.
Bassey?
If you had some diamond-studded wellies on, I would not know the difference. It's true.
You fucking would later on. Let's see if it's one of the top 5 stories. Yes, it is. Yes, Britain was battered by torrential storms this week. A state of emergency has been declared in Hull. It was declared in 1972 and nothing's been bloody done. Hundreds of people have fled Wolverhampton. It wasn't raining, but they found an old bus and saw an opportunity for a better life. Most Brits think there's no point trying to speak a foreign language while on holiday. Is that true or false?
I agree. I think the majority of our population will probably agree with that.
So have you ever learned a language to go away anywhere?
I've tried to say a few little words.
So you know the French and the Spanish for is anybody there? So what do you think? Do you think most British people think there's no point in trying to speak a foreign language while on holiday?
Well, it'd be very stupid if you go to the Isle of Wight. Nobody would understand you, would they? If you were going around the Isle of Wight, you go, "Où est le banque?" They go, "Don't you on about, mate."
Reg, have you ever learned any other languages?
Sometimes I've made up words in another language. There's a French word I made up, j'en t'ai flou.
What does j'en t'ai flou mean?
It means whatever. So, like, if someone says, you're in a restaurant and a French person says, do you want red or white wine? You go, j'en t'ai flou. When I say it to French people, you know, it catches them off guard. You know, they feel like it's a French word they don't know. Then they feel embarrassed because I'm not French, yet I know it. And I say, well, maybe you ain't really French then, man.
We're good at pointing stuff. That's what we do very well.
That.
Croissant. Croissant. Put some gravy on it.
I can tell you the answer is false. Yes, 82% of Brits think you should try to speak a foreign language while on holiday. I think it's pointless. Los pointless. No need to learn a language, comprende? Britain's most disappointing day trip.
Basra.
Vic, you've been on a few day trips in your time, surely?
The most disappointing one was the sun. Very hot and sweaty.
Have you any proof that you went to the sun?
Probably somewhere.
Most disappointing day trip.
Is it Madame Tussauds after a fire?
You are absolutely right. It is Madame Tussauds. Yeah. Yes, Britain's most disappointing day trip is Madame Tussauds. It's basically novelty candles. OK, fingers on buzzers. One more thing to get.
Could it be package holidays, going to Europe for holidays?
Have you been on a package holiday?
Have I been on a package holiday, mate? The worst bit for me on a package holiday was when you're on the coach. Basically, you have to play hotel bingo. Right, there's two... well, one is sometimes you don't even know what hotel you're going to. Back in the day, you didn't. You just got recommended one. So you put up outside and going, oh, please, no. And then they announce it, you go, oh, yeah, these losers are going, yes! And the worst was there's always one dickhead on the coach, and he just like, oh, please don't be on mine, please don't be on mine. Because the worst is holiday friends.
Oh.
And then when someone wants to be your mate, and then you say, oh, leave me, I've got mates at home I don't like, I don't need another pair.
I only went on my first all-inclusive quite recently. I've always been a bit snobby about an all-inclusive, no disrespect, Rob.
Oh.
Right? But now, I've been on one, because you get a wristband, and it gives you power. Like, you... Yes! When you've got a wristband, you can...
Gonna punch me?
Yes! You can have everything. Yeah. So within a day, I was like under the ice cream, giving the kids cocktails, I was mainlining fizzy wine. Get a wristband!
You can't commit a crime either, just so it gets hidden away. It's all like, what
I'm on a gold band, I can do what I want!
What's gold band?
No, like when you get invited to a wedding, but you've only been invited to the disco. That's blue band.
Right.
But if you've been invited to the whole shindig, gold band, mate. You can do what you like.
Eat what you want. I've been to a lot of Indian weddings, and so if you get invited to the whole day, that's normal. And if you get invited to just the evening, that means that you're white.
Also, booking a holiday is a nightmare, booking a foreign holiday, because when you have to book it on the website and then it's stressful, because you have those pop-ups that go, 17 other people are looking at this holiday now, 3 of them have just booked this holiday, and you're like, I've got 2 kids, I'm just going to leave one! It's a nightmare! When we leave the EU, does that mean that holidays are going to be more of a challenge, like going abroad? So we're going to have more British holidays?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I mean, it's packing for a British holiday that's a massive pain, isn't it? Because you need to pack for every season. So you've got to put a gagool in, flip-flops, snow boots, visor, factor 50, galoshes.
The only good thing about, like, if package holidays become a thing of the past is we'll avoid the sunbed thing, having to get the right sunbed. That could be a nightmare. Take a look at this footage.
Here he goes, and they're on the started orders. He's going to clap, and a whole swarm of them, they're off. Look at that. How mad this is, just like ants. I've never seen anything like it. We're all watching it because we're all horrified that we've had to do this every day on holiday, Lella. This has ruined my holiday.
The problem is, with package holidays, there's always a geezer that's been there a bit longer than you. And they corner you going, what you want to do is you can go to that bit of the beach, get an ice cream from that place there, dinner, get there at 8:15. That's when it's fresh. It's been restocked. You get there at 6, it's fresh, but who eats at 6? The Spanish eat at 10, the mad bastards. And I'm like, mate, you literally got here 12 hours before me.
But you know what? What's funny, I think, for us as British, when we go to other countries, the first thing, the priority for us is to find out which restaurant and cafe does British food. That's what it is. Not where the hospitals are, do you know what I mean? Not what my room
Who
looks
arrives on holiday and goes, right, where are the hospitals? OK, let's have a look and see if it's up there. Yes, it's package holidays. Resorts like Magaluf have become a mixture of different cultures. For instance, the most popular breakfast is a croissant washed down with a pint of Zambuca and the morning after pill. Most desirable location for a holiday home.
Well, I know Alistair Campbell's using his diary money to build a villa up his own arse.
I know this. Germany.
What?
Germany. Everyone wants to live in Germany. It's beautiful. It's got the beaches, it's got the weather.
The beaches, the weather.
Yeah, it's got one beach, just outside Hamburg. It's not really a beach, it's more of a sort of port. Sort of. If you get down off one of the dock things, there's a bit of shingle.
Okay, you should be a travel agent.
Yeah.
Is it Disneyland? Because, like, you can live with all the characters and stuff, like, next door be...
Kind of a holiday.
Morning, Mickey! Morning! I'd just be great.
Where would you like to?
Any place where my mother wouldn't visit. So here.
Will she not visit here?
She doesn't travel.
You should. Well, you can go anywhere then, can't you?
I think New Zealand.
New Zealand, you're very close. New Zealand was second.
Australia.
Australia is it, yeah. Yes, Australia is a great place to buy a holiday home. You can go there for the weekend, spend 6 minutes in the airport cafe, then fly back refreshed and ready for Wednesday. Sean, what picture do you fancy answering?
Man's bottom.
The man's bottom, OK. In a poll to find the ideal place where naturists would like to spend a hot afternoon, back garden came second. What came top?
I went to a naturist place once in Holland, and I didn't know I was going there, but they took our clothes, and I was expecting a towel back, and there was nothing.
Right.
And they had like an English-style pub. Right by the bar, there's a pool table. And I tell you something, naked pool, yeah, is the most shocking thing you've ever seen. When they go down, they size it up, they're like, right like that. Really having a good look around. And this guy, I'm not kidding, it was a big pool table. He went down the pool table like that, and his bollocks were in the middle pocket. Actually, look down, his bollocks actually in the middle pocket. I shit you not.
It's got to be a temptation to do a trick shot, hasn't there?
Or put 2 50s in the slot and go...
Yeah.
Connie, where would you like to be naked?
I think naturists would like to be on a beach or in a park.
I imagine naturists are quite the show-offs as well. If they come over with a couple of coffees, you know what I mean? Like, coffee, anyone? No, I'm all right. Donut?
OK, so what are you going to go for?
Jim, I think it's probably some kind of naturist club.
I will give you that. Yes, the ideal place naturists would like to spend a hot afternoon is the British Naturist Club. I've seen a naturist's back garden when she bent over to pick up the volleyball. Most disappointing holiday destination?
Leatherhead.
Costa dell'Amitre.
Lovely.
Is it Dusseldorf?
It's
I
not.
always see, you know, the EasyJet have those flights on Ryanair to Dusseldorf. And you think, why would you want to go? And if you say, I'm taking you on a romantic weekend, where to? Dusseldorf.
I think it's anywhere where England's barmy army are when you get there. Spain especially, because I don't know if you've been there when there's been a football match on and they're all on the streets going, Championes, champion... And all the Spanish are going, that's mushrooms.
OK, come on, most disappointing. It's between Spain and France.
Andorra is between Spain and...
Andorra is the correct answer. The most disappointing holiday destination. Most people consider themselves fashionable. True or false? What do you think?
True.
OK. I sort of didn't expect that from you, James. Do you think you're sort of a fashion follower?
Yeah, head to toe, Marks and Spencer. Mainly because Top Man don't sell Percy pigs.
It's a very good... I like that. Yeah. Talk me through your outfit this evening. Talk me through... You've gone with a...
Shirt by Marks and Spencer. Trousers. Green cords. Marks and Spencer. Shoes.
Very small knees, haven't you? Tiny, they're not very wide, your knees. They're quite...
It's because of the cords. Vertical lines are slimming.
Well, that's one more thing to be self-conscious about now.
Yeah, don't shout it at you as you walk around
Kettering. No one's ever shouted tiny knees at me until this moment, and now, this is going out on telly. It's all I'm going to get for the next week.
A week? As if next Monday people go, no, he suffered enough with that, actually.
John, do you consider yourself a fashionable guy?
I also buy most of my clothes at supermarkets because clothes stores are impenetrable because of the music and the people that are in there.
The one that really gets me is it Abercrombie and Fitch?
Yeah,
where they've got a guy without a shirt in the doorway. How is that meant to make me buy a shirt? I'm always wandering past going, he needs a shirt. And then I do think, maybe I need a shirt. Maybe it is a good idea.
What's the one that looks like a house? It's got like a wooden door and it's got... They can just piss off and die.
Do you know why they've got the loud music as well? It's so that no one over the age of 30 goes in there.
It's accurate almost to the year.
I went to... I couldn't see. It's so dark in Hollister. If you're over 30, you can't see anything.
Do you follow fashion at all, Christian?
I do. I presented a fashion series for ITV.
Well, of course, yeah, I remember that, yeah. We've got a picture of you back in the day, I think.
You look like the love interest in Coronation Street. Thinking of taking over the underwear factory.
Oh, dear.
I mean, I think most men I know, and I do, I choose more what I won't wear. You know, so that's how I end up wearing something. I go, I'm not wearing that. Definitely not putting those on. You won't find me in those. It's about just eliminating all the clothes you won't wear, and then you end up with usually a jumper, a T-shirt or a shirt, and I'll put that on then. There's not the same sense of excitement and appeal towards it. I mean, I'm one above sniffing things before I put them on. I'm not... Another day out of that. Brilliant. I mean, ideally, if they sold them, I'd wear a barrel with straps. I'd love that, walking around with a barrel with straps on. But I wouldn't want to be the only one. I'd like it loads of people were wearing barrels with straps, but that's never going to happen.
Joe, do you follow fashion?
I buy all my clothes at a shop called Old Bollocks, I'm Lardy. Works well for me.
So most people consider themselves fashionable. True or false? What are you going to go with, John?
True.
True.
You're going true. OK, and what are you going to go for, Sean?
Budget, Christian.
I would have said true, but I think just for the sake of competition, we should say false.
We'll say true, then.
OK.
I can tell you the answer is false. Only 43% of people consider themselves fashionable. Most people would rather wear something practical than look cool. True or false? What do you think?
Well, it's all about looking cool for me. Like under this, I'm wearing quite expensive lingerie. It's impractical, but I feel great.
Gives you the support you need.
No, it doesn't. It's the opposite. It's right up my arse.
But I think it is age dependent. People, you know, maybe, got to be careful here, 40?
I'm 40, yeah.
Downwards, go for, you know, look cool.
Have you seen the two guys you're sitting with? Do you suffer for fashion? Do you wear heels? Do you wear uncomfortable things to look good?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a heel, if there's heels available.
If there's heels available, you have a heel.
But I also like a flat Converse.
I really want to say I've got a rocket in my pocket in your accent.
Do it.
I got a rocket in my pocket.
Danny, would you rather be practical or look cool?
Try a bit of both. I can't be fucked wearing a suit and all that, do you know what I mean? Can't do a tie.
Can't do a tie?
No, I can't do a tie. That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Oi!
Go on, mate, do him.
Yeah.
Well, this is the fight we've been waiting for.
You fucking giving it the big one. What's going on over here? What's happening here?
Yeah, mate, you're giving it the big one. He's a dickhead.
There does come a time in a man's life when he goes, yeah, slippers, come on.
No, I've got a pair of slippers. What about that?
What have you gone for? Have you gone for the Ugg slipper?
I've gone for a moccasin. I'm old school.
Moccasin? I haven't really considered a moccasin.
But don't put the whole moccasin on. Just, like, you know, push the back of it down so it's more of a flip-flop.
You're exactly right.
So you can just sort of slip your trotters into them, you know what I mean? Like,
slip your trotters in, yeah?
Have a shuffle about, you know. When you need to kick them off and have a lay down, you ain't got to fuck about with, you know, taking them off. Why the fucking hell am I talking about moccasins?
Miles, would you say you're a slave to fashion?
Yeah, I mean, for instance, what young Danny was just talking about with regards to his slippers, I have a very similar attitude towards my espadrilles in the summer. Always keep the backs down, certainly.
Well, both practical and cool. I mean,
It's not practical. No, we're all having a laugh, but they come off when you're going downstairs. Fine when you're going upstairs, and then you go off the first step, your bloody slipper slides down the stairs.
Who says I'm planning to go up or downstairs? Maybe I've moved into a bungalow to be safer.
Sean, what do you think? Practical? Do you go practical now?
Me now?
Well, I mean, for the show, you tend to, you know, you dress down a little bit, but heels and...
It's a liberty, that. He's dressed down. I think you look well. It's a strong top he's got on now.
Yes, yeah. He's got a strong top.
I mean... You can do the old collars up a bit, I think. You know what I mean? Have a pair of bollocks about you, fucking...
That look better.
You look like you're ready for a tear-up now, you know what I mean? Like...
Oh, crikey, crikey. My tailor always says it's very important to have a pair of bollocks about you.
Let's get some answers on this. So what do you think? Most people would rather wear something practical than look cool. True or false? What do you think? You think true, you think practical is the way forward. OK, what do you think, John?
False.
We think false.
People like to look cool. OK, well, I can tell you, the answer is true. 73% of people would rather wear something practical than look cool. Worst thing about shopping for clothes?
Women.
Oh. You don't like shopping with?
No, you just, when you go out with women, it's always a bit of a... I'm sure the other guys here will vouch for me.
You're crazy. It's great. It's the best thing ever. You come out and they look at a different dress and go, oh, my God, that's totally different, that outfit. And...
you think, well, I don't know about that one, because I don't know... Try the first one on again.
If you're lucky, you can see a little crack in the changing room, you can see somebody's knickers.
That is the best.
That's the best thing ever, but you have to go out shopping a lot to get that. That's going to happen on every 10th trip, you're going to get that.
Oh, but when it happens, a bit... Oh.
Yeah.
A well-placed mirror and a bit of weird side boob.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Somebody's casually forgotten and they've bent over, knocked the curtain back, and you just got, like, maybe 2 seconds of it, and you just go, ah, that's why I'm alive!
Do you like shopping?
I'm not the biggest shopper ever. I hate trying things on. That's what puts me off.
I always think it's weird trying things on because it only really tells you what it looks like when you're standing up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bit different if you sit down, you kind of, you know... Well, OK, if I suck everything in and stand here in front of a mirror at a weird angle, this looks delightful.
They should have loads of different things in there for you to see how you look on them. For example, they have, like, a bicycle. And you go... Exactly. And then, like, a swing. It doesn't look so good on the swing.
I don't like, at the moment, there's shirtless men standing outside shops, sort of intimidating me. It's an American thing, isn't it?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, Abercrombie
exactly.
and Fitch. It's a bit like saying, look, you'll never look like this. Cover yourself up, mate.
John, do you shop ever?
No, I just have to wait until someone my size dies. I bought a pair of shorts from a charity shop once. And I wasn't sure about it because they were $150. I was like, Got them home. £20 note. Best day of my life.
OK, I'll give you a clue. It's bad for your confidence, I would say.
Oh, it's the intimidating shop staff.
No, rude shop assistants.
Size, your size.
I will give you that. I'll give you that. The correct answer is not finding anything that fits. That's actually why the London riots went on for 3 days, because a lot of people ended up looting the wrong size trainers. Worst fashion mistake for men.
Mobile phones on belts. Absolutely 100% the worst is when people walk around with a mobile phone on their belt and they're not an electrician.
Short shorts and low testicles.
When a bit of brain comes out the side of a bikini bottom. That is a low.
Is it like a blue corduroy suit and like a green and blue stripy shirt with bits of cream, like there? Yeah. And like your hair combed over, like, to one side, like the 40s?
Yeah.
That?
Especially when you've got a face like a pumpkin.
What do you think of Frankie and Sean's outfits? I say outfits, it's just their clothes, really.
Outfit. Yeah, go for us. Rip us to shreds.
I think you both look very attractive and I'm very looking forward to going in the green room later.
Well, I think we look like a shop window at Specsavers, don't we?
Got classic, but socks and sandals.
Correct.
Yeah. That's so obvious.
Yes, I can tell you the worst fashion mistake for men is socks with sandals. As a fashion statement, socks with sandals says I'm either a teacher, a German, or a Surely the worst fashion mistake was shooting Gianni Versace in the face. So we asked our studio audience, do you judge people by what they wear, yes or no? I've got one here if you want. Do you want to try this on?
I'll try.
Go ahead. Whoa.
Looks comfy.
Looks nice.
We've got this specially made.
For a rub.
I mean, it looks...
It's like Chuckle Brothers, isn't it?
I can't wait
No,
to
the
see
zip goes
Yo-Yo
up the
in
front.
that.
The zip goes up the back, doesn't it, Jim?
Why have you done a full circle?
The zip goes up the back. The zip's up the back, isn't it?
Zips at the front, yeah.
No.
Oh, he's got... Wow.
It's a bit degrading popping it on like this.
This is the degrading bit, is it?
Well, it's got something to fucking say, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
You look like a toddler who got his teeth way too early.
It's pretty...
It's a strong look.
Comfy. I'd wear it, like, on the sofa watching telly. I don't think I'd go out in it.
Would you wear that?
I think I'd wear that, yeah.
But, right, this is the problem, right? So, say I've just got this on, I need a wee at the pub.
Right.
Yes, Rob, welcome to our world. This is what we have to do every time we wear a onesie.
Yeah, but you're not in a big pissing line. With your dick out.
At least when you're in line, you've got a friend to help you. When you're in a cubicle on your own, you're sat there naked going, hey, you You'd
have to take the whole thing off to have a shit. The whole thing would have to come off.
Not if you're in a jacuzzi.
I always do Christmas in onesies. I quite like the onesie, as if you're sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
Onesie.
I like the baggy crutch onesies. You know, the ones that have got lots of material around the crutch area. Not that I need it, but...
Just a bit of air, a bit of breeze.
Yeah, you
call
put
it
things
a
in
crutch
it.
instead of a crutch.
A crutch.
A crutch.
What the problem is, when you're fluent in Mandarin, sometimes your English suffers.
You're right, yeah.
So, do you judge people on what they wear? What do you think, yes or no?
Sometimes it's not me, it's, you know, the governor.
That almost makes me scared of it.
I'm going to need some explanation here.
So, like, it's just certain shoes you can feel, like, men in Crocs, if you listen carefully, you can hear, like, all vaginas in a 20-mile radius zip up like tents. There's just certain clothes that you can feel that your vagina sort of goes, no.
Any other clothes do that?
Any other clothes do that? Hats.
All hats?
Certain hats.
What sort of hats?
If the hat is too small for their head. Again.
Just everything goes...
Is there anything that makes it go like a sort of pop-up tent?
Wellies.
Wellies. The governor likes wellies.
Jane, what do you think?
I would say yes, but what a sad world we live in. Human beings are the worst people ever.
Aren't they the only people?
Yes.
Come on, Beckett. That degree has not gone to waste.
OK, so Aisling, what do you think? What are you going to go for?
I'd say no.
Hold on. No. It's this audience.
Yeah.
Look at them. They've been judging us since the moment we sat down. I'll go the captain. Always.
Thank you.
The answer is no.
So what do you think? Are you going to go yes or no? Do you think people judge?
Yes.
I think people do. I think people are quite judgy.
I can tell you the answer is yes. 74% of our studio audience do judge people by what they wear. There's a name for people who categorise others based solely on how they look. Opticians. John, Rachel, Tim, what do you want to answer a question on?
Can we have the lady with the knife and fork? She looks angry about what's about to happen, and I want to find out why.
OK, all right. Well, your related question, OK? Worst thing on a date, a fussy eater or someone who drinks too much?
If they're a fussy eater, you can just eat their food. Done. I'm happy.
So that would be a good thing for you, a positive
That'd be
thing.
fine, as long as they actually go to the restaurant to start with, because I did go out with someone that would only eat, like, yellow stuff. When I was young, he'd only eat, like, chicken nuggets and chips,
So you'd go out to a restaurant and you go, do you have anything yellow?
Did you go to a custard house? One of London's very fine custard houses.
How many dates did you have with this guy?
I went out with him for 3 years.
John, are you a fussy eater?
No, I'm fairly easygoing. It's the drinking that concerns me. They have to drink. Especially on a date where it's awkward anyway. You don't want someone who's going to remember
Non-drinkers are difficult. I respect their decision to not drink, but it makes life very, very hard. It's like having a different religion. It's fine, they can crack on with it, but I don't want to be with them, so...
I find a heavy drinker on a date very much a positive. But if they're hammered, you know...
It's kind of different for the man
It's a
or the
clincher.
woman.
Yeah.
The men might try and push drinks on the women, but if the woman can't really do anything with the drunk man.
Yes, you can.
I went on a stag do once to Edinburgh, right? The stag was a very, very dear friend of mine. And this is a prime example of alcohol makes you go over the line, right? We're watching the FA Cup final between Liverpool and Arsenal. Half-time, we're all sat around having a couple of pints. My mate turns around and says, it's boring, this, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. Give me 5 minutes. And he went upstairs and he came down in his dressing gown with a can of deodorant. and he just got on the microphone, you know, like they do in a local pub. He went, "Ladies and gentlemen, the human fireball!" And he sprayed himself in deodorant and lit it. And then he got the belt from the robe. The human fireball would like to introduce to you the helicopter. So he got the belt from his dressing gown, wrapped it around his penis, and then pulled it really fast, and his willy went...
I thought we agreed we were never going to talk about this after.
What alcohol does, it brings out the competition element of the male. So what happened next was, another friend said, "Well, watch this. Everyone give me your coppers." So everyone coppered up. You know, like, you won't know about that because you're posh. So everyone put, like, the pennies in and the 2p's. He put 83 pence in pennies down his foreskin. Yeah. And then he started coughing, and they all individually dropped out. Now, that's a party trick.
How did he find out he could do that?
Because he was drunk, Jimmy!
You sure it wasn't Darren Brown, stag do?
OK, all right, so what's worse on a date, a fussy eater or someone who drinks too much?
We're going to go fussy eater.
Booze.
Someone who will only eat booze.
What are you going for?
We're going for someone who drinks too much.
OK, Sean, what are you going to go for?
Probably heavy drinking is worse.
I can tell you, you are right. Yes! 63% of people said someone who drinks too much is worse than a fussy eater. I think a fussy eater is worse. If she won't put that in her mouth, she's not going to like what I've got planned for dessert. Oh, this tasted of coppers. Biggest turn-off on a date?
Oh.
Go on, Claudia.
A fancy car. There's something wrong with a man who has to drive a nice car. I won't get in it. I won't sleep with them, I won't talk to them, I will just immediately close the door and say bye-bye.
What would be your ideal vehicle of choice? Would it be like a minicab?
No, I'd like a very old, dilapidated car, perhaps that you would have to get into from the back. Nothing would work. Man, he's wearing a fisherman's sweater. Maybe he's got some paint on his hands, because actually he's an artist as well as a fisherman. His hair's like that. He's singing to Duran Duran. He'd get it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd fuck him as well. This is your fantasy. This is...
What does your husband drive?
I don't know. I don't let him out the house.
The biggest turn-off on a date. What do you think, Sean?
Well, I made a big mistake once when I was at a bar with this woman, and I thought it was quite cool. I said 2 glasses of champagne, and then I remembered, I said, "Oh, and a saucer of milk for my rat." And that put her right off.
Jack, what do you think? Worst thing on a date?
One of the worst things, and I've done this, is I met a girl this is many, many years ago for a drink in the bar on a first date, and what you mustn't do ever is start a small fire in their hair. I was lighting a cigarette, and you know how a little tiny bit of the match can come off sometimes? Flicked up, and it landed in her hair as she was looking that way, and it went like that, and there was some smoke coming from the back of her head, and she said, "Can you smell burning?" And I had to say, "No, I can't."
Biggest turn-off I've been on a date is M4 Junction 15. Sweeps down and back up. You don't really, it just looks that big, but because you're going uphill, you get to the lights and you get a lovely view of Swindon there. And there's a drive-through Costa on the left. Lucky girl.
What do you think, Josh? You strike me as quite a ladies' man.
No, I'm not good. I went on a date that was so bad at one point. We were struggling for conversation so much, she got out her phone and started choosing a new ringtone.
How old was she? About 11? What did she choose? Like, "Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me," or something?
It was the funeral march that she chose. No, she just chose, you know, the traditional ring ring.
She wasn't right for you, Josh. She wasn't right for you. I could smell a bitch like that a mile. She should have had a little bit of cider on the old lip.
I had another bad incident when I was meeting a girl, and I was meeting her outside the pub and I thought I was quite tired. And when I'm quite tired, I think if I do a few stretches, it'll wake me up. Right. I didn't see her coming, so as she was walking down the street, it looked like I was limbering up.
What were you doing? What kind of move? Show us the move.
Well, so you start with something simple, but it was a long... I didn't realise it was a long street, so it would have started like that.
Yeah, sure.
It got quite pelvic by the end. So there was kind of that one, and then kind of...
Waiting for a girl.
Waiting for a girl just working on those hamstrings.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull one of those at a vital moment later.
Yeah, it was a disaster. Yeah. This whole thing's really brought up some bad memories for me.
I've never felt so good.
OK, so biggest turn-off on a date? What do we think? Let's get some answers.
I don't know, bad breath. B.O.
I think B.O.
B.O. say.
is the right answer.
Oh, I quite like the look of old Freddie.
So, Fred, you present first date. So we asked our studio audience, would you go on a blind date?
I've never been on a blind date, but I did take my mum to Nando's after she had a detached retina operation.
Judy?
I would go on a blind date.
Have you been on a blind date?
I've been on a blind date before. His name was Adam, but when I turned up, he looked like Amanda. And I had a lucky escape because I just walked away because, obviously, he was expecting someone called Lindsay with blonde hair.
It's quite nice because there's no investment, isn't it? Like, you don't know the person. If you don't like them, you're never going to see them again. So you can just go, right, you're not a keeper, so don't speak because I want to enjoy my dinner. It's rare I get a night away from my husband. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my dinner. And you don't have to... you know when you're, like, younger and you go, oh, don't eat that food on a date and don't eat that food on a date because you won't... But as you get older, you let all that go. Like, I'll just put on a feed bag and just like... shush, I'm on a blind.
You've got to be really careful with that mime, I think, when we're talking about dating. Nish, have you ever been on a blind date?
Yeah, with actually a girl who did something very similar.
Don't speak.
No, I've never been on a blind date, and I think if I went on one now, my girlfriend would be semi-furious. But I don't really see, like, it seems like quite an exciting thing. But do people go on blind dates anymore? I thought everybody was just...
Yeah, but that's like a blind date, really, online, because they don't look nothing like what they look like on the picture.
Especially if they tell you they're blonde and called Lindsay.
Have you been on Tinder? Have you ever been on Tinder?
I have, but the only thing I did on it was have, like, really disgusting, sexy conversations with really, really weird men.
How was it weird?
We're just being like, I'm a little mouse and I want some butter.
OK, I'm made of questions right now. You're a little mouse and you want some butter. Any other
just
examples?
So many weird... I'm really
Okay.
weird, just like, do you want to come and nibble on my bread tits? Are you a little rat like me? Squeak, squeak. And, you know, it was very, like, rodent-based. And then you just realise you're on your own on a Sunday afternoon in bed being like... This one man was like, I'm going to come, where are you? And I said, where are you? And he said, Tesco's.
Cilla Black must be turning in her flipping grave.
Fred, is there any hope for Natasha?
I don't know, actually.
And he believes in, like, love.
The world is very big.
Like my panties, but listen...
You're currently in a relationship, yes?
Yes.
And what was your first date like?
It was great.
Where did you go?
We went to a local place in Peckham, and, yeah, we had a good time.
Was that you found your partner over here?
Yeah.
Are you going to say you could have been a contender now?
Of course.
How would you, if Fred was single, OK, what would you do now to sort of... What would be your approach?
You know something, Freddie? We have the jerk sauce. And it hot.
I like it medium.
I met my husband through a blind date.
Really?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't on the blind date with him. I went on a blind date because I'd been single for quite a long time, so I'd gone a bit feral. And someone set me up on a blind date, and I went on the blind date, and it was shit. But he introduced me to my now husband. Oh. I do think this is a nice idea in it, blind date. You might find romance through that person.
Yeah, see it as an opportunity to network.
Yes, it's networking, absolutely.
Nish, have you dating history once?
Oh, you know, Jimmy, I have kissed my fair share of women. Brackets 3. I was Mr. French at university, French kissing. No, I mean, listen, it's a miracle that I ever managed to sexualise any lady.
Well, I mean, when you speak like that, you really feel like...
Ted Bundy confession tape.
OK, so we asked our studio audience, would you ever go on a blind date? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
These people, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, the answer is yes. 56% of our studio audience would go on a blind date. On the 90s TV show Blind Date, you chose a person based on the sound of their voice. Silly, really. Now we have Naked Attraction, where you just pick your favourite cock and balls. John, Carol, Tony, what do you like the look of?
Well, not to make an awkward situation, but I like the look of Lewis.
OK, here's your question. Most women would rather date a gymnast than a footballer. True or false?
Well, you see, for me, I'd rather a gymnast, because they're fitter, they've got bigger muscles, haven't they?
Go on, show us the guns, come on.
Look at those biceps, that's like
gymnasts
proper.
are a lot less rapey than footballers. So that's good, isn't it? I know that. I happen to know that because I coached the Chinese Olympic gymnastic team in the Olympics. You know the one where you run across the mat?
Floor.
I was good at that.
So he might be... I mean, a lot of this is very technical stuff you might not understand.
Yeah.
Because he's at the coaching level.
I could do a flip for you.
What flip can you do?
I could do a flip back flip.
No, you can't do a back flip.
Yeah. Just a sec. I need to have everything.
I didn't think you could look any weirder.
That's quick. I'm not as nippy as I used to be, I'll tell you.
So what do you think? A footballer or a gymnast?
The only time I've ever spent an evening with a footballer was a long time ago.
Tell me everything.
No. I just happened to be standing next to a footballer, and there were a lot of girls who were handing their number to him and all sorts of things to him.
And were you adding up all the numbers and dividing them?
I would go for gymnasts because I hate clammy hands, and they always have talc on them. I just hate, like, you know, sticky, tacky, yeah.
See, that's why I wouldn't. I don't like chalky tits.
Chalky tits? Sounds like a terrible nickname.
Who's going to be there? Chalky tits will be there, yeah.
But they can't turn it off, can they, gymnasts? So the sex with the gymnast is fine, but the dismount... It's
all about the dismount, I've said this before.
So do you end up by the side of the bed with your knees straight?
Bent. I look for recognition, she gives me the nod, I can go make the cup of tea.
So, did you get into gymnastics because of the poontang? Poontang, the North Korean pommel horse champion.
The attention has been nice since the Olympics, I'm not going to lie. I mean, my feet, I haven't really had a chance to touch the floor yet, but when you go out...
It's all about the dismount.
I read an interview with you, Lewis, though, where you said you would rather spoon a girl than have sex with her.
Yep.
Because even I read that and I thought, nice.
If it's my girlfriend, it's different. If it's just some person I've met and they seem nice, then yeah, I'd rather have a nice spoon, wake up next day.
Yeah.
You're such a lovely man. Well, what do you think, John? Footballer or gymnast? What would you go with?
But I think, you know, most women, Jimmy, just want to be loved.
I think all women want different things, don't they? Just like all people.
I think women like being patronised.
I think some women...
What do you think, Alice? A footballer or a gymnast, if you had to date one of them?
I think I'd have to go gymnast, and not just because of the members of my team, obviously.
I'd rather date a footballer than a gymnast. Because gymnasts, most of them are underage, aren't they?
You're a lot shorter than I remember, Sean.
Yeah, what's going on?
Why are you sitting like that?
Yeah, you're a lot...
Where are his hands? Where are his hands?
I'm not... I haven't... What are you talking about? I'm shorter.
You're shorter than I remember you being.
Well, I'm sorry if you're not happy with the height that I've presented to you tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't remember been booked on 8 out of 10 tallest people. I wasn't put on this show for that reason. I was put on this show for some of the opinions I've got on some very, very serious issues. Now, let's
you look like
get
you've
on
got tiny
with the
little
questions.
hands. It's really freaking me out, man.
But he is limber like a gymnast.
I know.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
a lot of
Sean,
people are uncomfortable because of my height and my arm span. So surely someone as short as you shouldn't have big, long arms like this. Okay. Oh, sorry about that.
Are you auditioning for the role of Mr. Tickle? So you're an incredible sportsman. We all know that, Sean.
Yeah.
Did you come closer to being a professional footballer or a gymnast?
I know I was rubbish at football and never did any gymnastics. At my school, they said you could do fencing, and they had 2 swords and 1 mask, so someone was going to lose an eye.
OK, let's get some answers on this. So most women would rather date a gymnast than a footballer. What do you think over here?
I think, sadly, the answer is false.
OK, you think it's false? And what do you think, Sean?
True.
You think true?
Women are totally deluded and liars. Falsehood lies in their breasts. Their hearts are forged on a revolving wheel, and they will spike your soul and bury it in the ground.
Sounds about right. Well, I can tell you the answer is true. 57% of women would rather date a gymnast than a footballer. Worst thing you can do on a date. What is that?
Is it celebrate your 3-minute anniversary?
Woo! Congratulations!
You must have been on a lot of dates, you know this.
I've had some nightmare dates. I went out on a first date a while back, actually, and this is honest to God truth. And it was going quite well. Got into some conversation about scars, bizarrely, and we're saying, oh, what's your biggest scar? And I'm like, oh, I got a scar on my arm. They're like, what about you? And she said, mine's internal. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, I was having sex with this guy a while back, and he was so well endowed, he ruptured me inside. There's more. She goes, I went to hospital, I almost died. How self-assured do I look? I'm like, I can't promise that, but I'll do my best.
Can I take this opportunity to apologise?
What I like to do, first date, first thing, go have a Chinese burn. And then I lay out all the photos of them going to and from work for the last 2 weeks. And I go, don't like those shoes, they'll have to go.
Take your mum.
That is the right answer.
Wow.
Yes, the worst thing you can do on a date is bring your parents. I took my girlfriend on a date and my parents just happened to be there. I say date, it was my nana's funeral. There was food and booze and everyone got dressed up. What does she want?
Oh, look who it is! Fred Syriac.
Fred Syriac from First Dates. There he is. All right, so here's your related question. What's the worst thing to do on a first date? Is it talk about an ex or drink too much?
Ooh. What? I mean, you've seen it all, Freddie.
I think it's about both.
What, drinking too much and talking about it?
Yeah, the more you drink, the more you talk about your ex.
And the drinking thing is dangerous because sometimes you sit down and it's on a first date with someone and you're thinking, OK, I don't like him, he's shouting a bit, I don't like his opinion about that. And then you have a glass of wine and you're like, nah.
He seems fine.
We've just opened a hotel, actually. The First Dates Hotel.
What do you mean, a hotel? Like, do you mean so, like, you're encouraging them to have sex on the first date? Why are you having a hotel?
Because it gives people more opportunity to meet and they have more time to get to know each other.
Brains out. Do you get girls on dates go up to you and go, I'd rather have you? Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, my God. I'm not surprised.
That's why he does the show.
But that's why he got the hotel.
Doing that with his key cards.
Yeah.
I think so.
OK, let's get back to the question on this. So, what's the worst thing to do on a first date? Talk about an ex or drink too much? So, Desiree, what do you think?
I feel like the ex thing is going to be way worse than the getting drunk thing. I feel like half of first dates are about getting drunk. Yeah. Like, you walk in there, you see the person, you're like, nope, let's do this, let's get it out the door. Like, I only have friends I've dated, first dates I've screwed, and people I'm never seeing again. So, like, if I walk in there and I'm just kind of like, you know, in, like, the first, like, less than a minute where it's going.
Do you know how I know?
straight away. Like, forget about exes or drinking. If you go for a curry and the 5 poppadoms comes out and they just crush it down the middle.
Oh, pisses me off.
Get out.
So they crush. If they crush
Oh
the
no,
poppadoms...
they just crush them all and share them. Yeah, why don't you fuck off and I'll eat my own poppadom?
What's the problem with the crushing these? OK, worst thing that's ever happened to you on a date?
Once, I went out with a guy, and he didn't tell me he had a girlfriend, so I found out when I woke up in his house, and he'd gone to work, and she let herself in, and I was only wearing tights, because he had a thing about tights. It's a good thing to sort of bring up. I'm into that.
So genuinely, he didn't mention...
No!
Also, on a first date, to go straight into tight fetish, he's full on, isn't he? He's not messing about. He says, what I like, when I like, are you up for it? Bosh.
Rob, worst thing on a date?
Oh, this is bad, though.
Yeah, go on.
Basically, in the morning, I shit myself. So what I did was, like, in just the pants, but luckily it didn't go anywhere, like, on the bedroom, it was just in the pants. So basically, I got my pants and put them in a plastic bag, and then I went out of the shower, got ready, and I thought, what I did is I just pick the plastic bag up and drop it in a street bin.
Yeah, great.
Classic. Did not remember to pick up the plastic bag. I thought, what can I do? So I just texted and said, there's a bag on your bed, pick it up, put it in a street bin, and never look in it. And then she texts back going, I did it, and I did look in it.
Yeah. Never trust a fart.
Never trust a fart.
I feel like that's not going to be one of your opening monologues on first dates. But as I always say, never trust a fart.
So, Aisling, let's get towards an answer on this. So, talk about an ex or drink too much. What do you reckon it would be?
I think I'm going to let the expert decide. So, which do you think it is? Which is worst?
Maybe drinking too much.
We're going
so
for drinking
you think drinking too much?
Yeah.
Sarah, what
I think it's the exact opposite. I think talking about an ex is worse.
I have to agree with Sarah. Désolé, mon ami.
C'est pas grave.
Oh, I know. Just said Brexit means Brexit.
What do you think, Rob?
I think maybe drinking too much.
It depends what you like when you're drunk, though, because some people can just, like my brother, he drinks a lot, but he'll just fall asleep. No matter where he is. But then me, when I'm drunk, I'm one of them people that people have to come up to and go, right, yeah, it's home time now, I think you should go home.
I think it's the ex thing still.
Really?
Because,
I think
like,
an ex is worse.
Is way worse. Like, if your brother is the one who's the drunk who falls asleep, I'm just going to take his wallet. That was a great date.
Yeah.
It was an excellent date, perfectly. I'm up when I leave.
So you think talking about your ex?
Yeah, for sure.
You think talking about your ex?
I think talking about your ex is a lot worse than that.
Cool, yeah. We're going to go for drinking.
He's in charge, he's gone to his head. So you've gone drink, you've gone ex. OK. Well, I can tell you, the worst thing you can do on a date is talk about your ex.
Yeah!
Yes, the worst thing you can do on a date is talk about your ex. That's why when I'm on a first date, I always just complain about my current girlfriend.
Biggest turn-off on a date?
Smelly helmet.
I was going to say birthday, that is outrageous.
That amazing. Well, I suppose the equivalent for boys is disco fanning.
I heard someone describe it once as being a bit gamey.
Gamey?
Not mine! Not mine!
Have you ever seen The Great Wall of Vagina? Yes. Isn't it beautiful? It's a wonderful work of art, I think my favourite, actually, where about 70 vulvas are cast in stone.
Yeah. Do you know what, Tom? If somebody had asked me to guess your favourite work of art, that would not have been in
No, I think it's curious. I think it's because I'm so familiar with the other. I want to see it.
Just he keeps on giving.
Do you know, whenever, like, because as women, we get our bits looked at all the time, don't we? Like nurses, gynecologists, fuck it, I'll let the window cleaner have a look. Everyone. Every time a nurse or a gynecologist has looked at my bits, they've told me I've got a lovely cervix. Right? Now, I don't know what that means, but I do know that in my life, I've been told my cervix is lovely way more than I've been told my face is.
Did they say that? That's a lovely one. You can eat your dinner off that.
I think it just means that it's got good blood flow and it's sort of shiny. I used to be a nurse, so you can tell, can't you?
You used to be a nurse?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How fascinating. Have you seen a lot of them then?
Quite a lot, yeah. The most disturbing thing I've ever seen is it can happen sometimes when people get old, things get a little bit change place. I've seen a woman shit out of her vagina, that's what I'm saying.
Catherine Ryan!
Look, they get what they pay for.
Yeah. That wins, that's worse than smelly helmet.
Funny story, that's how it got smelly. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. A new low. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on a date, Tom?
Oh, I went to a Damien Hirst exhibition
with
a date, and he wouldn't go in the butterfly room.
Is that a euphemism, Tom?
No. It was this beautiful, capacious room with sugared walls, and the butterflies were flying all around us. And he darted out in acute fear.
So I went on a date once with this guy, and he had a laugh like the Count from Sesame Street. Jimmy? I can't have that, that would drive me mad. It's very different to yours, Jimmy.
You know what show you're on, right?
I don't normally go on dates. I just sort of start sleeping with my friends. But if a waiter or a hotel concierge calls that man Mr. Ryan, I'm just like, oh. I just start packing his bags right then and there. They call him Mr. Ryan because obviously that's the reservation, that's the credit card. He's fine with me paying for everything. But as soon as the waiter calls him Mr. Ryan, I know he's out in 3 weeks. So now I've set my Tinder perimeters to only guys called Mr. Ryan.
OK, let's get some answers on this. So, biggest turn-off on a date?
Well, I had someone burp at me on a date once.
What, as he leant in for a kiss, or just...?
No, he just wanted to be rude to me, so he burped at me.
Bad boy.
He slurped his drink, leaned back and went, ugh. Yeah, so I think the biggest turn-off on a date is probably manners.
Well, rudeness?
What, it's a kind of rudeness. What's causing the rudeness?
Oh, getting drunk. Don't be pissed. Getting drunk on a date.
That's the right answer, yeah.
Well done.
Catherine, Angela, Jamali, what do you like the look of?
We'll go for the happy man and woman looking at a laptop.
OK, well, you picked the working colleagues flirting. Here's your related question. Most people would not date a colleague, true or false?
I think that's false.
You think most people would date a colleague?
Yeah,
Have you dated a colleague? Bit of
No.
one-show gossip.
No.
You haven't?
No. Angela's a model, and who wants to date a male model? Just have a wank and call it a day.
Would you ever date a colleague, Jamali?
I wouldn't, like, date another comedian because we're all psychos.
Catherine, have you ever dated anyone at work?
Of course, people are dating colleagues. Who else are you going to date?
Yeah.
A colleague, to me, is just a man with a job, and that's good enough.
Depends where you work, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Broadmoor, no. Spearmint Rhino, yes.
Catherine, you used to work in a bar. Was there any romance there?
No, but I fucked the manager because I wanted to leave early.
How many hours did you get off the normal work shift for fucking a manager?
I just got to leave whenever I wanted, but I felt like I was playing him.
Yeah.
I actually had a crush on him as well, so it wasn't like
win-win,
torture. And also, I had my sights. Like, I wasn't fucking the line cooks. I was sucking off the manager.
Straight to the top, innit? Yeah.
Thank you. Someone is a manager of a restaurant. Thank you, sir.
You've got aspirations. I can't be mad at that.
Do you know what?
Sound like a boyfriend. You're home early, you've got aspirations, do what you got to do.
I feel really bad for your husband now every time. Oh, you're home early.
This was before Me Too. Now I see there's a bit of a power imbalance there, but we didn't think it at the time because it's such a matriarchy. We had so many women like collaborating and working together that a few of us were fucking at the time.
This geezer was filling his boots, wasn't he?
Yeah, you can go home early. Sweet.
He was there on his own for 8 hours. All the staff are gone, don't know why.
Poor fella, it was worn down to a nub.
Absolute costume of a geezer wandering around. Back to work again.
Have you ever dated a colleague at work, Maisie?
As Jamali said, like, as a comic, you're basically asking me what's your type, a narcissist in tears. Like, it's horrible. Like, no. But also, like, with being a comic, I just get home and compare myself. My boyfriend now, he runs a cocktail bar. Like, I'll be honest, if he comes home with Best Bartender of the Year, I'll still be like, well, it should have been me.
What if he comes home early?
Then I will drop kick Catherine in the face.
What about you? Did you ever have a regular job before sort of TV madness took over? What did you used to do for a living?
So I worked as a fire protection officer.
Give over.
I swear to God. So I was working at the BBC White City. I was working there. Basically, I'd go into a room and I'd have to try and think, like, if there's a fire in this room, I'd have to contain it. So the BBC's fucking... It's going to go up like a fucking tinderbox. I did. Honestly, I cut so many corners there, it was unreal.
You go out with people you work with, like...
Yeah, but not another fire protection officer. Like,
OK, have you ever dated a colleague?
Yeah, acting-wise, I dated a young lady called Cara Twinton who played my sister in EastEnders.
Wow.
I met Stacey when I was doing The Jungle, so she spent a bit of time out there. And...
What about doing panto? Anyone?
anyone on panto? When you were doing panto, though, was there anyone?
No, come on, I can't do that.
Well, when you were on panto, though, was there...
Sorry.
You're such a dick.
Look, well, let's just say Grumpy wasn't grumpy anymore.
Would you date a colleague? Rob, have you ever dated a colleague?
Not fucking has he. Who would date him? You're laughing, yeah?
So let me get some answers on this. So most people would not date a colleague. True or false? What are you going to say, Rob?
I think people would date a colleague, I'd say.
So you're saying false?
Yeah, it's false.
All right, what do you think, Catherine?
I want to go home early. True.
Go home early. OK, well, I can tell you the answer is false. 73% of people would date a colleague. There's nothing sexier than secretly dating someone at work, exchanging illicit glances and calling each other by your secret pet names whilst your colleagues don't suspect a thing. Isn't that right, Big Knob Rob? Mark, Chris, Jason, what else have the nation been talking about?
What do you reckon, Chris?
The weather, maybe?
It's a very British thing, yeah.
It's funny, though, it's in New Orleans, when they had their hurricane, they had martial law. It was, like, really serious, like, stuff. Martial law, there was a curfew, you weren't allowed to go out the house. And the worst thing that happened in this country was 100 stressed sheep had to be rescued in Northumberland. And you wonder, who rang that in, and how did they know what a stressed sheep was? What? Oh, I'm soaking wet.
Yeah, but there was the heartwarming story, though, wasn't there? It was about the little girl who went down the stepped into a puddle, and she got sucked into the storm drain, and her dad saved her. And it was on the front page of all the papers, apart from the Daily Mail, because it was too much like good news.
They had the same story, but she was pushed down there by immigrants.
It was a lovely, heartwarming story. And I'm I'm not the most sentimental, but I was actually I wrote a song. I was so moved. A beautiful little song.
What now?
How'd it go? Do you really? Yeah. No, not I'm next to Jamila. But no, it was a very touching story, wasn't it?
I want to hear this song. More than anything in the world.
Well, the song was... Leona went to the park.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to pretend to be Simon Cowell.
OK, thanks.
She was having such a lark. She stepped in a puddle, got into a muddle. In the storm drain! Storm drain! In the storm drain!
Very reminiscent of Nirvana's early work. Yeah, it starts very gentle.
Goes on. Don't not in the middle of it. I finished my fucking song. Dad got into a tiz, but soon he was less miserable. He made a dash quick as a flash. He got her out of the storm drain. That's it.
Storm drain, storm drain. Yeah, we like it.
Yeah, we like it.
Can we be in your band?
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see if the weather's one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, imagine that. The British have been talking about the weather. I saw a woman crying in her flooded front room. I thought, if anything, you're making it worse, love.
OK, what else have the nation been talking about, Jason?
Is
Andy?
it's probably the economic crisis again. I don't know a lot about global economics.
No.
That sounds like the start of a song.
I don't know much about global economics. I love you, baby.
They're saying now that they're going to save the banks. £50 billion pounds they're going to save the banks, which is 1,600 quid to each of the taxpayers, right? That's how much it's going to cost us. And I thought to myself, surely they could do it. They could fix it with emergency tax, right? You remember when you, like, get a job, when you first start a job, and you get your paycheck and you go, you've been working your arse off all week, and they go, £12.40. You go, oh, where's the rest of my money? Oh, it's emergency tax, right? You can get it back in a few weeks or in April or something. Do that, but with those bankers who are getting away with £3 million severage pay, get them ringing the tax office next week going, hey, I'm supposed to have £3 million here, but I've only got £15. What's happened? It's emergency tax, knobhead. Deal with it.
It would work, yeah. Well, it would work.
We all knew deep down that this bubble of prosperity we've enjoyed in recent years would burst. And I hope we learned some lessons. I think there's some important lessons to be learned.
What have you learned?
Well, I think I've learnt from the subprime crisis that if you lend a lot of money to people who have no way of paying that money back, they might not pay that money back. It's the kind of thing, you can only learn that by trial and error. Yeah. That's the only way to learn.
The last time where the world experienced this was in 1929. There was a great crash. And the reason people don't really know much about it or the reasons behind it is because when you're at school, you learn about the Tudors. Which is very bleeding useful, isn't it? So you've lost your house or your savings, but if Henry VIII comes up in a pub quiz, watch me go to work.
Greatest idea ever.
Don't tell him.
What was the band that you signed up?
Hamfatter.
Hamfatter. Can you get me tickets to see them at Wembley?
That's a great band.
Where are they,
I
though?
couldn't get anybody to play their music.
The other thing, you invested in a wheelie bin lid lifter. Ooh. Did you invest in that to make it easier to throw away the other things you'd invested in?
I invested in Levi Roots. Who must have heard of reggae sauce?
Big time, yeah. I walk past it all the time.
He's the most...
Oh, yeah, Muscat. No, I'll go with something I trust and know. That's what
I've got a sauce.
That sounds horrible.
I've got a sauce. It's called Sean's Secret Sauce. It's a very secret recipe. I make it at midnight when I'm drunk. I switch the lights off in the kitchen. I just make it like that. Some weeks it's delicious. Some weeks it's poisonous. So I'm going to make loads. I'm going to make millions. Because if you talk to Levi Roots, a fellow saucier...
Well, he sung for his sauce. Do you remember that?
He did,
But put some music in my food today. Give me some reggae sauce.
Yeah. Nice.
What's your song?
My song. Sean Sauce.
OK, greatest ever idea.
I reckon it's Sainsbury's self-service checkout, or the buy one, get 5 for free system. I haven't bought anything for, like, months. Like, 10 bags and then a receipt for a packet of Froobs. It's brilliant.
If you do it wrong, it starts to shout at you, and it tells everybody in the shop.
But it's funny.
Something's on the scales, that's wrong! You're like, what? Weekly shop!
Next ever idea, saying something back to someone that they've just said in a bit of a mocking voice.
Like what?
That.
I think it might be the wheel.
The wheel is the right answer.
Yes.
No way.
The uptake of the wheel utterly transformed Mesopotamia in the 4th millennium BC and Ireland in the 1950s. Sean Steen, what do you think the nation have been talking about over the last week?
It's the tale of Saturday night TV in Britain. Everyone's very excited about The Voice.
Yeah, The Voice is back with its new sort of line of judges.
OMG.
Yeah, OMG is right. Sean's always saying OMG, but very rarely says it on the show. It's weird.
OMG.
So it's Will.i.am, Kylie Minogue, Tom Jones and Ricky Wilson.
You have Tom Jones is on the show?
We have Tom Jones on the show, yeah.
Tom Jones.
We have a confused old man who can't work out why his seat won't take him into the bath.
I love it. I love it when he spins round. He looks like a kebab in a suit, doesn't he, when he turns round? I think they should start off facing the singer, and if they don't like him, they just go...
Have you ever watched it in a swivel chair? It can make it marginally more interesting if you start with your back to the telly in a swivel chair, and if you like what you hear, you turn round. I've got a team of 12. I'm a bit excited. It's made it more interesting for me.
Kylie's apparently, she's put on lots of viewers.
I think 1 million people extra are watching just for the Kylie, yeah.
But it's interesting watching, because she's 45 now. She looks very well. I was thinking the only thing... Well, but no. That's wrong. No, it's not
Go
fair.
on, say the thing that's obviously terrible.
Well, that chair moves more than her face, doesn't it?
She's maybe had a little bit of work done, but good work. Are you watching this, Roisin?
I just watched it for the first time last week.
What do you think?
I thought the Ricky guy did that thing that's my worst thing that people do when they play music, bar that, which is my other, which makes me feel bilious. Yeah. He did. Someone does that. Actually, I can't talk. It's such a game changer. Like, really feeling the music. Oh, just so you know, I'm listening with my face. Just listen. Like, you're on telly, mate. Wind your neck in.
Elliot, so if you were on the show, which of those judges would you go with as your mentor?
I think you'd go with Tom for a laugh, wouldn't you?
For a laugh?
Like, he'd probably nod off whilst he's, like, lecturing you, you know what I mean? Today, maybe we should do a... What was that, Tom? Yeah, I love the fact... I like the Welsh... The Welsh love sticking up for other Welsh people, but him especially. When he's turned round, he's just waiting. He doesn't care what their name is or what they look. He's like, oh, they're Welsh. And when they're like, by the way, I'm from Wales, he's like, oh, brilliant, yeah.
It's ironic that it's all about the voice and not the image and everything, because it's much more fun if you watch it on mute, because Tom Jones is slowly turning into Morgan Freeman. It's much more fun if you wait till he turns around, mute it, and do a Morgan Freeman voice. I very much enjoyed your performance here today.
And they've all got their backs turned and the person's walking on. They're listening more carefully at that point than any other point to just see how heavy the footsteps sound. So if someone sounds like... they come on, there's no way no one's going to turn around for them. So they want to hear a little delicate. And they think, OK, I might well turn around for this.
They should put some gravel. They should have gravel. And you just hear crunch, 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 crunch. It sounds like a deer.
I'd hop. I'd hop.
Yeah.
Really throw 'em.
Or just one step. Crunch.
Hey, if I worked on the show, I'd play an Adele record. I just thought, well, let's play an Adele record properly. See, they might not even turn round, and then when they turn around and have an owl on the stage.
A singing owl? I think if you had an owl that can sing, you wouldn't need to worry about going on The Voice. You'd be booked all over Europe at the best circuses, heads of state. Yanukovych would probably be going, bring me the singing owl.
Joe, do you watch any of these shows?
We have a glut of them in the States. But, of course, there's so many now that it's like, who hasn't been on one of these shows?
I haven't been on them. I haven't been on them.
You should.
You should.
You should. She could
Turn your chair around. Go ahead.
I need a break.
Go on, sing a song and see if you can enter. Just... Would you like to go to the performance area, Sean?
This is what I would do. This is what I would do if I was on The Voice.
Should we all turn away?
Yeah. There's that
let's all turn away.
OK.
And they go next up, and then you hear them go...
Oh, yeah, he's coming.
And then you hear, like... But what I'd do is this. And then I'd start. Here we go. Spin round, Jack. You do. That means you want to manage me if you turn round. Summer breeze! Floating through the jasmine.
Oh, it's a bloke. You got the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
I only turned around because I thought it was an owl.
I can tell you The Voice is not in our top 3. But after 7 weeks of blind auditions where the judges turn their chairs round, the show's moved on to the battle phase, where viewers turn the channel over. The winner of the first series of The Voice, Leanne Mitchell, is already the answer to Britain's hardest pub quiz question. Worst way to break up with someone?
At the maternity ward.
I got dumped in a curry house once, but it was right at the end of it. And I was like, I'll pay, I'll get the bill. And she was like, we're on a break. And she's like, I don't think we should get back together. I would have ordered all the sides and that, because I went the full hog to try and get her back. I had, like, sagaloo, bargees.
You're trying to win her back with a sagaloo?
I heard about a guy who was going to propose to his girlfriend, and they did a nice romantic walk down the beach, and before he could propose, she broke up with him 3 minutes before the plane that he had booked was scheduled to write, "Will you marry me?" in the sky. And I was talking to my friends about what you would do in that situation, and I think I would desperately try and run around the beach trying to write "abort" in the sand. And maybe push her in the sea.
Alex, have you broken up with anyone? Because one of the worst ways, I think, would be for a guy to tell you that he's gay. I imagine that's...
I think a fax machine might be a bad way to do it.
Didn't Phil Collins famously
Did
do
he?
that? He broke up with his wife by fax.
What, he went like this?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, that is Welsh, isn't it?
Sarah, what's the worst way to break up?
Is it smash the world's best boyfriend mug in front of them? Like maybe in their face?
So you essentially glass them with a mug.
Invite them to your wedding, you could do that.
You're still going out with them, but... Oh, that is cold. John, do you think she's going to do that to you?
I do now. Thank you.
So worst way to break up with someone?
Toss a coin, and just say, look, heads will leave you. Yeah. And then you go, oh, damn, it's tails. 20 years, I suppose. Or, I think a limerick's a good way to do it.
A limerick?
A limerick's a good way to do it, because you put some thought into it, and, you know, and it can give them a sort of, a sense that at least it's got a jaunty little angle to it. You know, but like, a thought is suddenly dawning of why I'm consistently yawning. For the past 20 years, you've bored me to tears, so I'll be off in the morning.
Worst way to break up with someone, let's get some...
Murder.
It involves a third person.
Shagging someone in front of them.
That is the right answer. Yes, the worst way to break up with someone is to deliberately cheat in front of them. When I split up with my ex-girlfriend, she took it really badly, at least that's what my PA tells me. Last thing Brits do before going to sleep.
I always move into the slow lane. I have a ritual of sort of defending the house before I go to sleep. I go down, you know, I check all the locks. Sometimes I open the door, I just stand on the sort of threshold of the house, going, try and get into my house then! I'm ready for you! And that usually puts me in the mood for bed.
The great thing about having kids is that you can sleep anywhere, because you're so sleep deprived that you just can fall asleep, like, anywhere.
You know, how much sleep? I mean, when they were born, presumably because you're really sleep deprived when they're little.
I don't think you ever get it back, really. I don't think it ever comes back. Maybe when they're 20 and they go to college.
Sorry, you're saying you could have a 19-year-old in the house and go, oh, I'm not getting any sleep. Oh, this 19-year-old's keeping me up. He's up at 4 for a feed.
I think if I had a 19-year-old in the house, I wouldn't get much sleep.
Yeah, it might be a clapping John the pervert. Big pervert! I think if I had a 19-year-old in the house, I don't want to answer to an 19-year-old. I'll bloody hell get hold of him and give him an answer and say him to.
That's how you talk, John. That's how you sound to Southerners. You think you sound very eloquent, soft-spoken. The very poetry of the lakes are in your voice, but I see you sound like that. I'm gonna get hold of you. Just 19. Time for Uncle John to teach you.
I don't know what
a few tricks. I've got a few tricks to show you.
What's the form if someone gets possessed by the ghost of Bernard Manning? Is there someone we could call? Do we need a priest?
Oh no, it's happening again. 19, are you 19? Are you 19? Go with him. You start doing the voice and you think you can stop your car. It's a lot of fun to do. Oh, it's all right. You don't like it when he comes back at you. Oh, when he comes back, I don't like it. Oh. Are you 19? Yes, you are.
It's just like being back home at Christmas.
I tell you what I do. Before I go to bed, I sing myself a little song.
Is there a little song before you... like a lullaby?
Yeah. I just lie in bed and go, the day is over, we've all had such fun. You go, it's no longer morning when it all begun. The pillows are plumped, the bed is warm. Go to sleep, Sean. Go to sleep. And I don't know what comes next, because I'm like, gone.
Joe, do you have a sort of nighttime routine?
Yeah, I lock my legs, because I sleep standing up.
I'd imagine you just clearing loads of cans off your bed.
Yeah,
Take-away cartons.
Sometimes
chucking the ashtray on the floor.
Sometimes I check no one else is in the park.
So, last thing British people do before going to sleep. Any other guesses?
Set their alarm.
I always have a nice milky drink and then I phone my mum and I say, night, mum, and she goes, night, John, how you getting?
It's a form of entertainment.
Is it that they say,
What's the telly?
That is the right answer. 50% of people think what should be banned from pubs.
Is it pork scratchings?
Pork scratching banned from pubs? No.
Pork scratchings.
Yeah. Pork scratchings, what they are, they're bits of the pig. They're like the skin of the pig, and they're cooked. They're crackly. Basically, it's like a pig jigsaw. You can actually make a pig.
Pig saw, yeah.
Pig saw.
Eat them. Imagine me dating this guy. Where we go? We're going to go eat pigs, jigsaw pigs on the date.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I don't think he's
not.
asking you out, Janice.
I'm imagining
He's
in my
just telling you what
mind.
pork scratchings are.
Yeah, but we would go out, and I'd give you a pint of bitter and say, eat that, or you're not getting a lift home.
I'd do it.
Yeah. No, they're a delicacy. They're really nice with bitter. What?
I'd fuck you in the taxi hard.
Right, OK.
I'd ride you hard all the way home.
Really? Right.
Wow.
You'd like them, pork scratchings, you really would.
No, I would not.
Rod, is this OK for you? Is this
No.
like when your mum and dad get off in front of you? 30% of people think what should be banned from pubs.
Is it mobile phones?
Mobile phones is a good suggestion, I would say. They are kind of annoying, but no, it's not.
I'll tell you what I'd like to ban is confit of duck. I don't think you should ever be sitting in a pub and someone walking around and go, confit of duck, rack of lamb. That should never be heard in a pub. I'm not a fan of the gastropub. What's happened is all these pubs are serving food and they're all full up with people. Pubs used to be half empty.
Pubs are cool.
They were great. They were great. Just a few and a couple of other blokes and you had a chat. Now, it's full of people having meals. Couples going... You go, I can't even get a seat. It's just shit.
Is it children? Because I don't know if they have them really in the rest of the country, but in the north they have, like, fun pubs. Just basically, like, one
Fun
half of
pubs.
it is a giant padded cell that the
Wacky
children
warehouse
go in.
that sort of tucks
The
on the
wacky
end.
warehouse.
Yeah.
And then the adults just get pissed in the other half. That can't be right.
No, they should be getting pissed in the wacky warehouse, because that's the safest place to be. I'm falling down a pipe!
But yeah, maybe it's kids, because there's lots of kind of...
It's kids.
That is the right answer.
Oh,
Smart.
please.
Yes, 30% of people think children should be banned from pubs. You do sometimes see kids in pubs with their dad, or alco-pops, as they probably call him.
23% of fights in bars are caused by pub quizzes. Do you think that's true or false?
It's at least 23%. I mean, yeah, they're ideal, aren't they? Confrontation pub quizzes are brilliant. Everybody goes in off happy and jolly, don't they? They think up really funny quiz team names up, don't they? Like Quiz Team Aguilera. That's my favourite.
The worst one for my local pub quiz team is that the quiz host, he looks like a massive fat Elvis. And so our quiz team name is always, I look like a big fat Elvis. So when he runs through the points...
To be honest, can you sing Hand Dog? Can you sing Hand Dog or not?
It's hard being funny, isn't it?
I don't know, because, like, you know when you get an answer right, and it's really, really difficult, like, the other night I got this one, and it said, what in the human body, what's got a molecular weight of 164,458? And I knew it was haemoglobin. For some reason, anyway, I knew it was haemoglobin, and because I used to work in hospital. And that's great, with one pot, nobody else could possibly have got that one right. And then the quizmaster starts giving fucking clues out. Think of maybe a homo goblin. What?
Don't ever go at Scott in the middle of this.
What sort of pub asks you the atomic weight of haemoglobin? Are you go doing pub quizzes at NASA?
OK, Dave, true or false? What do you think?
We're going to say true.
Well, I can tell you that the answer is, in fact, false. Only 3% of fights in bars are caused by pub quizzes. Sean, what else has the nation been talking about this week?
Obviously, the outrageous abuse of our civil liberties, where we can't smoke in pubs anymore. It's outrageous. I object to it very, very strongly, mostly because I'm a smoker. I'm actually very, very hurt and upset by it.
Has giving up smoking affected you in any way, Sean?
No, because I haven't.
You don't smoke, do you, Greg?
No, I don't.
No.
Henman does, though, doesn't he?
There's a rumour going around.
I've heard that Henman smokes, but I think he doesn't. He's just doing it in a really desperate bid to be slightly interesting. I reckon he hates it. He's like, oh, it's horrible.
What, whether he smokes or not, there's no way he smokes like that.
I don't object to the idea of the ban. What I object to is the fines. They can ban it, but don't fine us as well. That's outrageous.
Why?
Just trust me. I might have the odd one. You're not going to fine me as well. What I object to is also certain groups have dispensations, don't they? Like you can smoke
Care
in
homes.
prison. Yeah, and also magicians, don't they? Because they can go.
I don't smoke, but I don't drink either, so I don't spend a lot of time in pubs.
What do you do?
I visit whores. I don't go in pubs, but now all the smokers have come out on the streets, and now the streets are really smoky. You can't walk anywhere. I've got to walk into a pub to get a bit of fresh air. It's not to wind me up.
But the other thing is, you'd find all your whores on the streets.
Actually, that was a joke. I've never visited one.
I like the way you say visited. Like, I brought some biscuits. I bought you the Radio Times. Yeah. You know you like that.
Okay, stay half an hour, OK?
Top thing men look for in a pub.
I think the top thing I look for in a pub is a door. I always want to first see, how do I get in? And then I would like a fine selection of organic wines and world music on the jukebox.
Stop it, you. Ruth, what do you look for in a pub?
Normally the bar.
It is drink-related.
A good selection of lagers, beers.
Oh, doubles offer.
Two doubles.
Two doubles for a pound.
Happy hour is the right answer. Ruth has got it again.
A beer, that's the same.
Yes, the top thing men look for in a pub is happy hour. What have the nation been talking about this week?
Well, around our way, it's been this smoking ban. I think the government, reneged on the deal again, where they said that it was going to be a partial ban. I know they've changed their mind and it's a full ban. They were going to have, designated areas in pubs, weren't they, for smoking? And to my mind, that's like having a swimming bath with designated urinating areas.
But it's part of the week that Tony Blair was worried about in his dual premiership. He's worried about this week because him and Brown were trying to push these measures through, and so far they've got them all through, I think.
I've been in this country since, what, 97?
Yeah,
and I've been hearing about Gordon Brown going to eventually be prime minister, and it's supposed to be this shift of power, and he was in the paper about it again this week. And I noticed Gordon seemed to have a lot more to say about this than Tony do. It's almost like he's a girlfriend who thinks he's a girlfriend, but he ain't really no girlfriend. I seen him dating, like, when am I gonna be Prime Minister? And Tony's like, soon, baby. Paperwork, baby. You know, paperwork takes time.
The people I always felt sorry for in Ireland since they brought in the smoking ban is the passive smokers, you know? Because these people are, you know, who've been passively smoking all their drinking lives. They're sitting in pubs now going, isn't it great there's no smoking, it's fantastic, my clothes don't stink, there's an ashtray full of muck, it's brilliant. But why do I feel so terribly on edge all of a sudden?
So they should ban drinking in pubs as well. That's really lousy for your health. And the idea that it's antisocial, I have never seen a group of smokers rampaging down the high street, kicking in windows, pushing old ladies over, going, whee, whee.
If they do go on a rampage down the street, it's not very far because they tend to run out of breath about halfway down that street.
I don't understand. How's it going to work? Is there going to be police forces in every single pub and restaurant? So when you light a cigarette, they say 50 quid, please. Put that out or you're arrested.
What you do is, the reason people stop is not fear of the fine, it's just everyone going...
I think we lead the world in tutting, don't we?
Yeah. Oh. When we first brought it in Ireland, I wasn't even thinking. And I went to light up a cigarette, first time I was back, and the guy's like, you can't smoke in here, I'll have to take it outside, it's the law. I'm like, fair enough. And I'm on my way out, he goes, but you can't take your drink outside. I'm like, you're just trying to annoy me now, aren't you? I have to stand outside, just leave me beer just inside the door and just stand outside and just look at me beer as I'm smoking the fag. You can feel the beer looking back at you. You, the beer, the fag, you all know in our hearts you belong together.
They have banned it in some American cities, haven't they? Do you approve?
Well, as I live here, I couldn't give a fuck about what's going on.
There are times you really fancy a cigarette, and it's going to be quite tricky. Like, you know, if you just cheated death in an air disaster, you really want to have a cigarette then?
I reckon they'll let you.
Yeah, do you reckon?
If you've just cheated death in an air disaster.
Yeah. But you won't care anyway, will you? Just go, piss off.
Yeah.
I think you put that plane out.
Are you saying, like, if your seat somehow gets thrown out of the plane into a pub?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look and see whether the smoking ban is one of the top 5 most talked about things this week.
Get in.
Yes, it is. Interestingly, the ban on smoking will not apply to Wales, which is one more reason to visit Wales, which brings the total to 1. Our next round is face-off, a head-to-head challenge between our 2 team captains. Sean and Dave have 6 well-known faces in front of them. Prince Harry, David Blunkett, Pope Benedict XVI, Wayne Rooney, Sherry Blair and Chewbacca the Wookiee. We asked the British public to rank these people in order on a series of questions. All Sean and Dave have to do is guess who came top. The first question is, who would you most like to have on your pub quiz team? Who got the most votes, Dave?
I think the Pope would be good, because he'd be in the toilets texting God, wouldn't he? Like, Plague of Frogs, any idea? Any idea? I'm thinking Exodus. Which it is, actually.
You're going to go with the Pope? Well, he is infallible. It's not a bad choice.
Well, only if you're a Catholic, you believe that. I'm not Catholic. I was. I was at confession, and I thought, hold on a minute, I'm in a little wooden box telling dirty stories to an Irishman who never had sex.
This is bollocks.
It shows you I have actually met the Pope. You know that little white thing on his head?
Yeah.
If you push that down and twist it, he's full of sweets.
OK, so who are you going to go for, Sean?
Well, I think I would go for Prince Harry, because I think he'd lull the opposition into a false sense of security. They think, Harry's here, they're bound to lose, he's an idiot. But then again, that would be a problem, because he is an idiot. Oh, I'll go for Harry anyway.
You're going for Harry? OK, well, I can tell you that Harry got 15% of the vote, so you win that, because Pope Benedict XVI only got 9% of the vote.
Wow, nice one.
It's surprising that the Pope came behind Chewbacca. It's very rare in a pub quiz, that, in my experience at least, that the answer is... It depends where you drink, doesn't it? OK, Sean, this is to you. Who would cope best in prison?
If the Pope was in prison, he wouldn't be the Pope anymore, would he? You know, I imagine they'd strip him of his Pope.
How would he have got in prison?
Yeah.
What could he have done?
Take the Pope-mobile down the pub. Drive back hammered with his head sticking out of that glass dome. With bubbles coming up. All right, Harry, I don't know if he's already got experience of Her Majesty's pleasure. Hope not. Any ideas over there?
One, aren't we?
I think the answer might be Wayne Rooney, Richard.
Yeah, he coped really well because he wouldn't understand he was in prison for years.
Well, I think Chewbacca's obviously... He'd be fine in prison. He doesn't really want for very much, does he?
OK, Dave, who do you think? Who would cope best in prison?
Prince Harry, just looking at that, the way the pose there, he'd do very well in prison.
So who are you going to go with?
Team?
I don't know what that is going in Sherry Blair's mouth, but I'm sure it belongs to Chewbacca.
I'll go Rooney.
Well, Wayne Rooney got 23% of the vote, but Chewbacca the Wookiee got 32%. We asked the public, who would you trust to perform heart bypass surgery on you? Who got the most votes? Sean?
Well, if any of them do it, you're going to die, aren't you? Because it's not something that's got a bit of a knack to it, is it? That's why they've never had a faking it, where they take a scaffold and go, 3 weeks' time. The Pope?
Pope, miracle healing, you know?
Miracle.
Laying on of hands,
Yeah,
fixed,
yeah.
sorted.
Good bedside manner, probably.
OK, the Pope.
Dave, what do you think?
Driving past Manchester Royal Infirmary the other day, they had a sign that said, "This hospital has car thieves operating."
Go for Wayne Rooney, then.
No, just... Chorley Hospital is further down the list of Manchester Royal Infirmary and has guard dogs operating, which is a big worry for me. I don't know about that. I'm having this bone afterwards. Any ideas, lads?
I'd go for the Pope. I like the idea of the Pope.
They've gone for the Pope.
No, he can't.
Oh, right, but there's a reason I say the Pope, because if he did it on me, right, and he killed me, then he'd get accused of killing me, which is exactly what happened when the other Pope died. I got accused of killing him.
Ah.
Because I came home, hit the button on the remote control, and the man on the news said, if you've just turned your televisions on, the Pope is dead.
Sherry Blair.
I can tell you, Sherry Blair was the second highest answer with 28%, but the Pope won it with 41%. At the end of that round, Sean's team have 11 points and Dave's team have 4 points.